welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. It's a beautiful Tuesday out here and it's hot. So if you're coming across this video for the very first time, there's a part 1 to read and it's amazing. Go through to part 1, then you come to part 2. In part 1, we talked about some of the things you can do in a long distance relationship. If you are in a long distance relationship, you know somebody that is in one, tell them to come on board, let them listen to it as well. In this second part, we're going to talk about some of the challenges that people face in long distance relationships, and let's try to see how we can sort them out. So guys, stick around and I hope you see this till the end. Okay, so guys, what are some of the challenges that you might face in a long distance relationship? The first one is miscommunication. Miscommunication can be too much communication, little to no communication at all. That alone, guys, is a recipe for disaster. And apart from that, you bottle up your feelings. You don't communicate your feelings to your partner. If you're feeling distressed, if you're feeling suffocated, you can't talk to your partner. Why? Because you think he's going to react in a certain way, she's going to react in a certain way. So the only solution for you is to bottle your feelings up. It's better I don't say it. It's better I don't say it so that my relationship should work. You know, if you keep bottling up all these emotions, one day you're going to have an outburst. If you have an outburst, you're going to say things that you don't necessarily mean at that particular time, but because you feel so suffocated, you're going to say anything, the first thing that comes to your mind, which is not good for your relationship. It's not good at all. And then the other thing is, you can't suffocate your partner with too many calls, 15 times, 20 times. Why are you calling your partner so many times? You people have separate lives. Okay, you can set a time. Let's say 5 p.m. like I said in my previous video. 5 p.m. can be your love hour. Rush home, go and talk to your partner at that time. Okay, I know it may seem boring, but if you guys agree to it, it's going to work out perfectly for you. And then another thing about bottling feelings up, you have to know that something that has been said, it's better to say it out than to bottle it in, so that you should see how your partner reacts. And then if he gets angry, if she gets angry, you can sort it out there and then. Never bottle feelings up. Communication is very important for a relationship. Okay, that is it for miscommunication. The second one is loneliness. People get lonely. You get lonely, and that's one other challenge that you can face in a relationship. Loneliness. What is loneliness? It's, you know, when you miss your partner, you're longing to be with your partner, maybe because you've seen other couples together, but you're sad that your partner is not there with you to share your emotions, or you to share your day with, you know, to cuddle and everything. You feel so depressed, but you can actually sort that out by, you can get anything that your partner left you, or maybe his photos. You can get maybe his a blanket that he bought you, anything that he bought you. You can spread it around the house. Every time you miss him, go and look at it, call him. Or if he's busy, just look at it and say, oh God, I love this guy. Oh God, I love this girl, she makes me complete, you know. And loneliness shows that you care about that person, and you're longing to be with them. And the next time you're going to be with them, oh God, it's gonna be amazing. So um hold on to that. Don't let loneliness lead you into doing something that you're not going to be proud of. Okay, so what other thing, another thing is trust issues. Oh gosh, trust issues are the worst, because you keep on questioning yourself. Hey, what is she doing, what is he doing? And this thing mostly happens when you people are newly, you just started dating and you didn't take enough time to know each other. Then you go your separate ways, you go in different countries, or you go in different cities and stuff like that. But you have to know that you give your partner benefit of doubt. Okay. I know that people fail us a lot, they fail us a lot, but he's your partner, she's your partner. Know that that person cares about you. Trust them. Trust them unless they break that trust. Otherwise, trust them, give them that trust that they need so that you be at peace. Your relationship should run smoothly. And another thing is jealousy. It is normal for anybody to be jealous. It's very, very normal. But then, um, you have to minimize, you have to know what to be jealous about actually. I know your partner may be jealous that you're too close to a girl at your workplace, and you may be jealous that your partner is found with this guy most of the times at the workplace or in the street or at church. You're jealous. Don't be jealous. Talk to your partner. This is where communication comes back in. Talk to your partner. Tell him, babe, I don't like that girl. Babe, I don't like that guy. You know, you people talk to each other so that you find common ground. If it means the three of you should become friends, it's okay. If it means you should minimize how many times, how many days you spend with that person that your partner is uncomfortable with, even better. Okay, so jealousy is a normal thing, but it's also a recipe for disaster. It's a very big challenge that, sorry guys for that interruption. Okay, so we're talking about jealousy. You can be jealous that your partner is close to a girl at work and vice versa, which is not okay. You're feeding that jealousy, you're feeding into it, and if you feed it so much, it's going to grow big that you're going to have so many doubts in that relationship, and that's a recipe for disaster. Trust your partner. This is where trust comes in. Trust your partner. Know that even if those people are friends, they can't do anything. They can't do anything that is going to hurt me because that person loves me. That person values my feelings. That's where trust comes in. And if you don't like what your partner is doing, communication comes in as well. Tell them, I don't like this girl. I don't like this guy. Communicate. Stop assuming and stop feeding into that jealousy because it's a recipe for disaster. Small jealousy is normal, minimal, just to show that you actually care. But mind what you feed your mind. Mind what you feed. You're feeding your brain because every small thing is going to impact your relationship in one way or another. So what are you feeding it? Feed it right. Then another challenge that a lot of couples are facing is drifting apart. A lot of people are drifting apart these days. Drifting apart starts very slowly. It can be not picking up calls or not texting enough, stuff like that, where your partner is feeling extra lonely. Even if they talk to you, they still feel extra lonely. And then another thing is discovering who you are as a person in that relationship, or making sure that or thinking of that person as a person that completes you, or stuff like that. If he does something, you start drifting from him, thinking, okay, this guy completes me, but then what he's doing is this, that what he's doing is that, so I think I should just move back and watch him. See, discover who you are as a person before you go into a relationship, and don't idolize that partner of yours. Both of you are people. You are people, trying to make it through life, trying to make it through a relationship. So don't idolize your partner, so that if anything happens, you start drifting apart, or you have depression. It is not okay. So if you are you feel like you're drifting apart, tell your partner, says, babe, we're not communicating as much. I want our communication to go back on track. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. Talk to each other. When you talk to each other, you're going to make it work. Again, communication comes in. And lastly, time. Time, especially for you couples that are in separate countries. You're in different time zones, and the time the time your partner is free, you are sleeping. When your partner is sleeping, you are free. You don't have time to talk to each other. Even if you set a schedule, maybe you set a schedule for 5 hours later, and that 5 hours, maybe your workplace is going to call you saying you have to be in, you have to be in, you have to be in, and that thing is a recipe for disaster as well. So how do you manage your time? How do you manage your time? Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband is a priority. Okay, he's not an option. She's not an option. They are priorities. So you set your priorities straight. You tell yourself, this person is my attention. Whatever I do, in whatever I do, I must give my partner attention. Whatever I do, I must make sure my partner knows that I care. Understand that I care about her, that I care about him. That time, manage it very well, because it's also a recipe for disaster. It's a challenge that is going to break your relationship apart, because if you don't have time for your partner, they are going to start looking for somebody who has time for them. And where do you stand? You love that person. You people love each other. Work your differences out. Work your time out. Work out your time. What time you're going to talk to each other. Work. It's very important for your relationship. So these are some of the challenges that I had for you today, and some of the solutions to them. So we're still on this long distance thing. This is the second day. We still have one more session, and come with me. Don't lag behind. Follow me. Follow me. You're going to have a very joyful ride. You have a joyful ride. I promise you. If you don't have a joyful ride, then I don't know. Maybe I'm just not fun enough. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you heard what I said. Work on your relationships. Long distance, short distance, but work on your relationship. Don't let distance be a barrier. They say distance makes their hearts grow fonder. You miss that person, you miss him. So whenever you see him, you'll be so excited. You know that excitement. So work on your relationship, and let um don't let anything come between you and your man. Don't let anything come between you and your boyfriend and your girlfriend and your wife. Okay, I hope this makes sense for you. I'll see you guys tomorrow in my next video. Bye bye for now.